Hello, welcome again to my channel. Today we are going to view something very interesting and important about the relational databases. Um, this is the joins, okay? Uh, a join is like a union between two tables. So you can relate data from one table to another in different ways, and this is very important because in a big database you will have a lot of tables, and some of the tables will have relations. So sometimes you need to write a query and retrieve data for the join of two tables. So you can see here in this image the different types of join that you can perform in a database. Okay, so the more important join is this one of here, and it's called the inner join, or sometimes you can only write join without the inner, and this is the same. um, uh, this pick is very useful because you can visualize the meaning of the different join. For example, an inner join is like a union of two tables. Imagine you have the A table and the B table. If you join the table together, there are a section that is common in the two tables. So that section you can obtain this data from here with the inner join. Don't worry if you don't understand this at the point, because we are going to view some examples later in this video. So you need only to know now that this is the join that is more used, but you can do other types of join. For example, in this video we are going to do the left join too. Okay, so I will leave you a reference, a web page that explained all the joins, but in this video we are going to view now an example in our database. Okay, so if you are really keen on this matter, please visit the link that I'm going to share with you in the description of the video. And now we are going to view the examples in the tables that we have here. Remember, we have the restaurant table. If you have already seen the previous videos of this series, you know that we have a restaurant table with different restaurants, some data, and I created another one table, the review, so restaurants can have review, something like this. Okay, let's quickly revise this table, the data. So this is the relation. Okay, when you have a relation, you have a column, okay, that relate the data from one table to another. In this case, the review have stars between 0 and 5 and a comment. And this review, for example, is for the restaurant number 6. So the restaurant number 6, if we go to restaurant table, is Goiko in this case. So you know that this review is from that restaurant. and you have other reviews here. So there are different types of relations, but in this video we are going to talk about this one. This one is called one-to-many relations, because in this case one restaurant can have many reviews. So uh, how can we query information about the restaurant and review table? Okay, this is the last part of the video. So we are going to the editor, and I have here three queries, and the important thing here is the join. We have two queries with the inner join, and the last one is using the left join. So we are going to view the data for the first query. If I execute this, you have something like this. So what is happening here? The from close use two tables, review and restaurant. It's very common to rename the tables to give an alias. In this case, ref is the alias for review table, and res is the alias for restaurant. So when I say I want res name, I am saying that I want the restaurant name. So I have the restaurant name, the res average price, ref star, and so on. And when I perform a join, I have to specify which columns are going to make the join. I know that the review have each review has the ID restaurant, and the restaurant has also the ID. So I join the table with these two columns, and now I can specify which columns, which field I want to see. In this case, I established a condition. I want the restaurant that have comments. Comment is not null, and only restaurant with average price lower than 15. Okay, this is a simple conditions. So I want, in this case, only one result. The average price is lower than 15, and I want to see a comment, no? So this is the result in this case. Very easy. Let's execute the second query. Okay, so what I have here, in this case, I didn't specify our close, so I have the join of the two tables, restaurant and reviews. I only order by the price because I want to see the expensive restaurant first. But in this case, you have to notice that the restaurants that don't have a review don't appear in the results. So this restaurant of here appears because there is one or more review. For example, Goico have one review and one comment. Noodlemania has two reviews, and Burger King, this is different Burger King because the plus code is different. Each Burger King have a review. But what about, for example, I'm going to restaurant table. What about, for example, Burger Carré or La Teja? They don't appear here, and this is Um, this is logical, this is very normal, because this restaurant, La Teja, remember La Teja and Burger Carré, don't have reviews. If we want to see all restaurants and the reviews, but we also need the restaurant that haven't reviewed, we can use the left join, because in this case we are saying that we want to relate, we want to join the restaurant of the review, but if a restaurant doesn't have a review, we want also to see the data. So if I execute this query, I will see this and the other two restaurants that don't have the review. So let me execute, and you will see now that I have La Teja and Burger Carré. I don't have a review, I don't have a star or comment, but I can see all the restaurants. So this is the difference between left join and inner join. Okay, remember the image we saw before. The inner join give this section on here as if I want the intersection between the restaurant and the review, and I want the restaurant that don't have review, I need to use, in this case, the left join. So I would say that that's all for today. Don't hesitate to make me questions if you have doubts, because the joins maybe is one of the things that are difficult to understand when you are a beginner in making queries. So if you need any help, just let me know, and see you in the next video. Bye.